Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Please note that today's reading and all of my readings are general readings meant for fun and entertainment purposes only, and are not intended to provide advice or guidance. So in today's pick a card reading, we're going to be looking at what is going on in your career or job right now. We're also going to be looking at what is coming up in the future in your job or career. What changes can you expect in the coming months? So if you're not familiar with pick a card readings, what I've done is I've laid out 4 separate piles of cards here, and each deck is associated with a different crystal. So in pile number 1, we have the Light Seer's Tarot with the Appetite crystal. In pile number 2, we have the Oceanic Tarot deck with the Aventuring crystal. In pile number 3, we have the Moon and Stars Tarot with the Sodalite crystal. And in pile 4, we have the Crystal Visions Tarot with the Amethyst crystal. So take a minute and focus on which pile speaks to you. Which pile are you drawn to? And keep that pile in mind. And then you're going to scroll down to the description box below where I have timestamps listed for each pile. And you can click on the timestamp for the pile you selected, and you will be forwarded directly to your reading. So let's get started. So pile number 1, you chose the Light Seer's Tarot with the Appetite crystal. And as you can see, the Appetite crystal is a beautiful sort of bluish turquoise color, sort of rough around the edges, but it's a beautiful crystal. I'm going to place it right here, and you chose the Light Seer's Tarot deck. So I'm just going to draw a few tarot cards here to sort of get an idea of what is going on currently right now in your job or career. So spirits and guides, what is going on right now in pile 1's job or career? What is going on in their career right now? What is going on in pile 1's career right now? Spirits and guides. Okay, so the first card we have here is the Queen of Pentacles, and it's showing up in reverse. So what this is telling me here is right now you might be feeling sort of not ambitious or not really focused on your career. You're sort of feeling a little bit unsure right now. I'm going to pull another card here to see what else comes up. So we've got the Devil in reverse here. And that can sometimes mean that you might be wondering if you're in the right career. You might be drawn to something else right now that's sort of tempting you, or you're sort of interested in but you're not sure about it. There's just sort of a feeling here of maybe not being completely satisfied with your job or career. There's something else that's maybe drawing you right now. So let me get another card here. And we've got the 9 of Cups in reverse. So that can mean, again, just a lack of satisfaction right now, a lack of joy in terms of your career. It might not be making you completely happy or satisfied. There's just sort of a lack here that I'm feeling in the energies. But let me get one more card here. So we've got the World card, and that's actually a very good card here. It does mean that there is a feeling of completion here. There's a feeling of success. You know, you may have in this job or position sort of achieved the success that you were looking for. And right now you're looking for maybe something more or something different, something else. Because I see here that you have sort of reached your goal in terms of this job or career. You've sort of attained what you were looking to attain. So, you know, it might not be making you happy anymore because you have achieved this goal or desire. So you're sort of maybe looking for something different, something else. But I want to look at now what is coming up in terms of the future for your career. What changes can you expect? So what is coming up, Spirit, in pile one's job or career? What is coming up in pile one's job or career? What is coming up in pile one's job or career? Spirit. Okay, so first card we have here is the Nine of Wands, and it's showing up in reverse. And what that shows me is it's sort of a lack of movement, a lack of resolve. You know, things are sort of just not moving forward where you would like them to. There's kind of a standstill here, and you might be feeling that you don't have the motivation to maybe go after whatever you're looking for, whatever your next goal is in terms of your career. You might be feeling a lack of motivation to go after that. But let me get another card here. So we've got the Temperance in reverse, and that can mean you're sort of feeling unbalanced. Things are just not balanced right now. You're not feeling the motivation or resolve to go after this new goal or new desire that you have. You're just sort of maybe just staying still, you know, not really taking action towards it. And then we've got the Lover's card here. So what that can mean is, in terms of career, you may, once you do, you know, if you do attain this new goal or this new desire that you have, you may actually love this new position or this new project or whatever it may be a lot. You know, you may really enjoy it. So it's kind of showing me that if you do take action towards this wish or desire that you have, you may actually love it. You know, you may really enjoy it. So let me get one more card here for guidance. And we've got the Knight of Wands coming up in reverse here. So that card can mean that again, there's sort of like a lack of action here. So you might not be taking the steps that you need to achieve this goal or wish. Even though I see that, you know, you may love it a lot, if you do attain it, there's just sort of this lack of action here. So I'm seeing that, if you do want to achieve this new project or desire, you might need to actually take action and sort of move forward to achieve that. So now I want to get some oracle cards here for you, pile 1, to see what else comes up here on this. So, spirits and guides, what advice or guidance do you have for pile 1 in terms of career? What messages do you have for pile 1 in terms of their career? What messages do you have for pile 1? What messages do you have for pile 1 in terms of their career? Spirits and guides. Okay, so the first card we have coming up here is deservingness. And what that card is telling me is that you deserve whatever goal or wish or desire you have. You deserve that, and you deserve the success or abundance that comes into your life. So basically, you just need to believe that and be open to receiving that abundance and that support. It's really important right now, pile 1, for you to focus on your divine life purpose, what you feel you were put here to do, to accomplish. And, be open to whatever comes your way, whatever abundance or blessings come your way, and know that you're deserving of those. That's really important right now, pile 1. So the second card we have here is clearing debts. And it says, your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. So if you are feeling, pile 1, burdened right now by, could be financial debts, it could be emotional debts, it's important right now for you to sort of make a plan to rid yourself of any debts that you have and sort of start fresh. You'll feel lighter once you resolve those debts, and you'll sort of have a clean slate to work with. And Spirit seems to be saying, focusing on that right now should be sort of a goal for you, or something that you're aware of right now. So let me get one more card here. And the third card we have is take a divinely guided chance. So this card says all positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. So this card actually makes a lot of sense with the reading so far here in the energies, because there seems to be a new opportunity or something that you're drawn to. And this card is really saying, go for it. Take that chance, take that risk, and, maybe go after that new opportunity, that thing that you feel is missing right now. And the universe supports you in that. Your guides are supporting you in that. And they really want you to just sort of listen to what your intuition is telling you and go after that opportunity or that goal or that wish that you have. So that's really a great card here, pile 1. So now I'm going to get a few more oracle cards here for you, pile 1, just to see what other messages Spirit has for you today. So what messages do you have for pile 1 in terms of their career? What messages do you have for pile 1 in their career? What messages do you have for pile 1? So we have here the Feather card. And what this card is saying is there may be someone around you in your career, in your job, someone that you know that might be undependable and insincere. So, this can be anybody around you, an employee, a coworker, a superior, just someone in your work environment, someone that you know that may not be dependable. So they may not be someone that you can totally rely on. And Spirit just wants you to be sort of aware of that, that there could be someone like this around you right now. So let me get another card here. And the next card coming up is the Fan card. And it says Romance Celebration Party. So what that card is telling me is there may be some sort of celebration coming up in terms of your career or job. And it could be related to this chance or this new desire or wish that you have. And like I said, I do see you, possibly attaining that. And if you do, maybe there'll be a celebration around that event. So that's really positive to get here, pile 1. Next card we have here is Fair Woman, and it says dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. So this card is showing me that, you might be in contact, or there might be someone around you that's fair-skinned or fair-haired that might have something to do with your current situation at your job or your future situation, maybe in terms of this wish or goal, but someone that may have an influence on you and your career right now. So let me get one more card here. The next card we have is Fair Man, and it says dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. So you may also have a connection or a relationship with someone, a man with fair skin or fair hair here. So Spirit just wants you to sort of be aware of that, be cognizant of that those people with those characteristics may have something to do with your present or your future here in terms of your career. So let me get a few last oracle cards here for you, pile 1. What is going on in pile 1's career, and what messages do you have, Spirit, for pile 1? What messages do you have for pile 1 and their career? What messages? Okay, so the first card we have here is Listen to Your Body. And we sort of spoke about this before when I was saying that right now it's really important for you to listen to your intuition and sort of what your body, what your intuition is telling you right now, especially in regards to, this new opportunity that you're sort of wanting or feeling drawn to. Listen to what your mind and your body is telling you and sort of go after what you want. I think Spirit is just trying to tell you, your body or your mind is telling you what you need right now, what you desire. So really just pay attention to that and try to listen to that. So the next card we have here is the Respect card. And this card shows me that you deserve respect, in your job, in your career. And you also probably get a lot of respect from others around you. And that's a wonderful card because it shows that people really value you in your job or position. They respect you, they value you. And it's also important for you to respect yourself. You know, that goes along with it, is to really respect yourself and respect your wishes and your desires. So that's a really beautiful card to get as well, pile 1. So now I'm going to just draw a few charms. I've got my charm bag here just to sort of get some final advice or final guidance here, pile 1. Okay, so we've got the tree. You can see that here. We've got the tree. We've got a music note. And we've got a butterfly. So what this is telling me here is the tree is sort of a symbol of growth. It's a symbol of stability. It's a symbol of permanence. So, you know, you are sort of a stable person, and, you know, your career seems to be stable, but you're also growing. And that might be, you know, what this new desire, new opportunity or wish is about, is you really want to grow. You know, you want to expand yourself, expand your skills, maybe grow in terms of your job or career. And so that sort of goes along with your whole reading here, is that, you know, you're just in a period of growth right now. And what the music symbol tells me here is, you know, music might be really important to you or helpful to you right now. This could mean that you have a job related to music or in the music industry, but you may not. It may just be saying, you know, it's important right now for you to listen to music because it may bring you inspiration in terms of your career. It may just sort of help you tune in to yourself and listen to your body, as we spoke about before. Music can be very soothing. It can be very meditative. And so your spirits and guides really want you to sort of focus on music and listen to music right now. And the butterfly's charm here is really telling me that you're sort of in a stage of transformation right now. You're in a stage of change and growth. And, you know, your cards here really show that as well. The butterfly sort of transforms, and you're in that stage of transformation right now. So that's really beautiful, pile 1. And that concludes your reading. So I hope you enjoyed it. And if you feel drawn to any other piles or crystals, please be sure to check that reading out. Otherwise, I enjoyed reading for you today, and thank you very much. Hello, pile 2. So you chose the Oceanic Tarot deck with the Aventurine crystal. And as you can see, the Aventurine is a beautiful sort of pale green color with some white cloudy areas to it. Beautiful, smooth, shiny crystal. I'm going to place it right here. And you chose the Oceanic Tarot deck. So what I'm going to do right now is pull a few cards, tarot cards for you here, just to sort of get an idea of what is going on currently in terms of your career. So what is going on in pile 2's job or career right now, Spirit? What is going on in pile 2's job or career right now? What is happening in pile two's job and career right now? What is the current situation? Okay, so the first card we have here is the Magician card. And this card really means manifestation. It's showing me here that you are able to create and manifest what you want in your job or career. You're able to sort of attain what you desire, you know, and it looks like you've been able to do that from this card. You know, you're very creative, you're very capable, and you may be good at, you know, many different things. You may have many different skills and abilities. So that's a really good card to get here, pile two. So the next card coming up here is the Vortex, which can mean temptation. So you might be tempted by something in your career here. It could be something else, a different opportunity, a different position. You know, there might be something that you're sort of drawn to, and you're sort of getting, you know, wrapped up in that. You can see by the card, these two mermaids are sort of in a whirlwind here in this vortex, and they're sort of being drawn to something, you know, and this could be something new, something different, and they're just sort of getting wrapped up in it. So that might be happening for you, or for some of you, pile two. Next card we have here is the Ace of Swords, and it's showing up in reverse. And what that shows me is sort of, right now there might be a lack of victory or a lack of achievement in some project or some area of your career. You're feeling sort of maybe, you know, a lack of clarity. This could be intellectually, you know, there's just sort of a lack of victory here is the best way to say it. I want to get one more card here for you. So we've got the Star coming up in reverse here. So again, there's just sort of this maybe lack of inspiration right now, lack of motivation, lack of drive. You know, maybe this thing that you're drawn to is something that you want to go after, something that you want to achieve, but right now you're just feeling sort of lack of inspiration, a lack of drive to go for it, to achieve that. And so you're feeling this lack of achievement in regards to that. So now I want to get a look at what is coming up in the future for you, pile two. What changes can you expect in terms of your career? What changes can pile two expect in terms of their career? What changes are coming up for pile two in their career? Okay, so we've got the Three of Wands here. And this is actually a really good card, pile two, and it's talking about motivation. So like I said before, right now, presently, you might feeling this lack of motivation. We spoke about that. But it looks like in the future, you're going to feel very motivated. You're going to want to go after your dreams and your wishes and your goals. And you'll have good prospects for that with this motivation card. So it looks like you're really going to sort of step into action and really make a change in that area of your life. So that's really wonderful, pile two. We've also got the Two of Swords coming up here, which means a crossroads. So like I talked about before, whatever is tempting you or drawing you right now in your career, you might come to in the future a crossroads about this. So you're going to need to make a decision maybe. Do you want to pursue this new opportunity, this new project, this new goal? Or do you want to stay sort of where you are and, forget about it? So you're going to come to some sort of decision or crossroads, it looks like here in the future. And we've also got the King of Swords coming up here. And that's a really wonderful card as well, pile 2, because it shows me that you're very ambitious, and you will be in the near future in your career. It of course sort of goes along with this motivation card here. You're going to be very ambitious, very motivated, and you're going to want to achieve your goals. You're going to want to go after things. So when you reach this crossroads, you may decide to go for this new opportunity, which is wonderful. And the final card we have here is the Four of Cups, and it's showing up in reverse. So that can mean that, if you are feeling bored right now in your present job or position, you won't be feeling that way in the future. You're going to feel sort of energized and excited and really looking forward to this new opportunity. And that's a really wonderful card to get here, pile 2, because it shows me that, if you are feeling this boredom right now, in the future, you're not going to be feeling that. That's going to change. So that's a really wonderful sign, pile 2. So now I want to take a look at some oracle cards here just to get some messages for you. What messages do you have, Spirit, for pile 2 in terms of their career? What messages do you have for pile 2 in their career? What messages do you have for pile 2 right now in their career? So the first card we have here is Face Your Financial Fears. And it says, when you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you in fact have nothing to fear. So your spirits kind of want you to know right now that if you are feeling fearful about this change or going after this new opportunity or goal or wish that you have, you need to sort of face that fear and then just let it go. Realize that, that fear should not control you. You don't have anything to fear in regards to going after what you desire, what you wish for. And, if you have feelings that, if I go after this new opportunity, I might fail. What happens if it's not successful? Your spirits and guides just want you to have faith in yourself, in your abilities, in your confidence, and sort of just go after it. They're saying that, face your fears and just, move forward. Don't let those fears hold you back. We've also got here the card, Let Go of Guilt. And it says, when you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. So if you are feeling guilty or sort of shaming yourself right now for something that you've done or not done, your spirits want you to sort of let that go. Let go of any hard feelings or harshness that you're placing on yourself. Sort of give yourself a break and let go of any guilt that you have. And that will really allow you to focus on your goals and to move forward, pile 2. So now I want to get a few more oracle cards here for you, pile 2, to get some more messages here from Spirit. What is going on in pile 2's career, and what messages do you have for them, Spirit? What messages do you have for pile 2 in terms of their career right now? What messages? Okay, so we've got the Eagle card coming up here. And that's a really beautiful card, pile 2, because it shows me that you're going to triumph over any troubles or obstacles that you're facing right now. We spoke before about sort of you feeling maybe some boredom in your current job, some obstacles in terms of not feeling motivated or driven. And this card is showing me that you're really going to triumph over that. And it sort of came up before with, you know, the motivation here and the ambition that you're going to feel in the future. And this card really confirms that for me, that you're going to achieve whatever it is that you want in your career, in your future. You're going to achieve that. You're going to be flying high, you know, you're going to be motivated. You're going to feel this, you know, desire to go for your goals, and you're really going to achieve them. And that card really confirms that here, which is a wonderful card to get. So we also have the Dragon card coming up. And that card can mean, you know, maybe right now you need to sort of be aware of anything that we talked here about, maybe having some fears about this new opportunity or this new goal, and you sort of letting go of guilt. And, you know, if there's anything that you're sort of wavering about, you know, you're feeling, oh, you know, maybe I can't achieve this, or maybe this is not going to be successful, it's not going to be good for me. Your guides want you to sort of be aware that you might be sort of self-sabotaging it, you know, by having these fears and these anxieties about it. They just want you to sort of go for it and let go of any fears that you have. So the next card we have here is the Mountain card, and it says major challenge to overcome. So this card is telling me here that, you know, whatever this new opportunity or position or wish that you have, you know, it's going to involve some challenges. And, you know, right now it might seem like a big mountain for you to climb and a big challenge, but your guides really want you to, you know that you have the strength, you have the ability, and you have the motivation to overcome that, to climb that mountain. And they're just sort of rooting for you and just wanting you to go for it. And the final card we have here is the Door card, and it says opportunities are waiting for you. So this goes along perfectly with what we've been talking about here, because this new opportunity is a door for you. It's waiting for you to just sort of open it and walk through it. And it just sort of, you know, confirms here what we've been talking about is, you know, there seems to be this new opportunity for you here. And it really looks to be promising. And, you know, your guides want you to sort of just let go of any fears or anxieties and go for it. So that's really beautiful, pile 2. So now I'm just going to get a few more oracle cards here for you. What messages do you have for pile 2 here? Spirit, what messages do you have for pile 2's career and job right now? What messages do you have for pile 2's career and job right now? Okay, so the first card we have coming up here is Alternative. And this actually goes really well with what we were speaking about, in that there seems to be something that you're drawn towards, something that you're wanting, and it's a change, it's an alternative to what you currently have, what you're currently doing. And, you know, like we spoke about, there's going to be this crossroads coming up, trying to decide, you know, whether you want to pursue this, whether you want to stay where you are. And Spirit just wants you to know, you have choices, you have alternatives out there. So that's really special, pile 2. The second card we have here is Seek Seclusion. So your guides sort of want you to take some time alone right now and really listen to yourself, listen to what you want, face your fears, let go of any anxieties, and just sort of go within and really focus on you and what you want right now, what you want to do in the future. That seems to be really important for you right now, pile 2. So now I'm just going to draw a few charms for you here, pile 2, just to get some final messages here. So we've got the hearts coming up. We've got Made with a Smile coming up. And we've got a coin coming up, it looks like. So what this is telling me here is that, this new opportunity or this new wish or goal seems to be something that you're going to love. It seems to be something that you're drawn to, you're attracted to, and you might end up loving it. There's sort of a good energy, there's a good feeling about it, and you might end up really loving it. And this sort of confirms that for me here, this Made with a Smile charm, because it's really saying that, this new job or new opportunity or position or project is going to make you smile, and it's going to bring joy into your life. And that's really wonderful. It's sort of, maybe made for you, and it's going to allow you to feel happy about it. So that's really great. And the coin is sort of showing me that, it may be prosperous for you as well. It may be financially helpful to you. It may be prosperous. It may bring abundance and prosperity into your life. So that's really wonderful too, pile 2. So that concludes your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you were drawn to any other piles of cards or crystals, please be sure to check those readings out. Otherwise, I enjoyed doing this reading for you today, and thank you very much. Hello, pile 3. So you chose the Moon and Stars Tarot deck with the Sodalite crystal. And as you can see, it's a beautiful sort of navy blue and pale blue color with some white in it. Beautiful, smooth, polished stone. I'm going to place it right here. And you chose the Moon and Stars Tarot. So I'm going to look at first, just going to draw some tarot cards here to look at what is going on currently in your job or career. What is sort of the situation and environment right now? So Spirit, what is going on in pile 3's career right now? What is happening in pile 3's career right now? What is going on in pile 3's career right now? So the first card we have here coming up is the Page of Swords, and it's showing up in reverse. So what this is telling me here is you may be feeling sort of a lack of education level or skills right now in your job. You may feel like there's something that you need to learn, or something some type of skill that you need to gain or focus on. There's just sort of this feeling that maybe you're missing something right now in terms of your job or career. So let's get another card here. So we've got the Star coming up in reverse. And what this shows me here is, you might be feeling a lack of inspiration in your career or job right now. And this might have something to do with this lack of skill that you're feeling or lack of education that you're feeling that's causing this lack of inspiration. It could be related, it could not. But they sort of go well together, these two cards. So let me get some more messages here. We've also got the Page of Cups coming up. So what that card shows me is that you are a very loyal person. So you are sort of loyal to this job or this career. It's not that you don't have the willingness or the desire to do it. You do, but it looks like there's just something that you're feeling that you're missing right now. And you're sort of aware of that, and it's causing this lack of inspiration. So the final card we have here is the Knight of Cups, and it's coming up in reverse. So this lack that you're feeling right now might be causing just sort of some I don't want to say unhappiness, but a feeling of you're sort of not feeling completely satisfied right now with your job or position. You feel like there's something missing. You feel like maybe you need to go back to school or gain skill in some area. It's sort of causing this lack of satisfaction right now, is sort of the best way to put it. So now I want to get some more cards here to look at what is coming up in your future, in your career. So Spirit, what is coming up in Pile 3's future in terms of their career? Okay, so the first card we have here is the Six of Swords. And that's telling me here that there might be some sort of movement or progress. It's sort of a card of showing that, things may start moving forwards for you. There may be a resolution. You maybe it could be that you decide to pursue or gain whatever education or skill you might be lacking, but things may start moving forwards for you. So you've also got the Hangman coming up here. And that's showing me that at the same time, you might be feeling sort of stuck. There's a stillness, there's a lack of movement. So it's kind of an interesting juxtaposition here, because we have movement and then we have sort of a lack of movement. So it could be that you're not really sure yet what you need to do to improve your career situation or your job. You're sort of feeling stuck is the best way to put it. There's a desire to move forward, but you're not really sure about how to do that. So the next card we have here is the Tower, and it's coming up in reverse. So again, this sort of just means, a lack of change, things just staying still. You're not really going after or trying to, maybe make things better or move things forward. There's just sort of a standstill here. So let's get one more card. We've got the Page of Wands in reverse. And again, this just sort of, the energy here is just sort of being stuck, you know. There's not, there's no newness here. There's no creation. There's no movement. Things are just sort of stagnant, sort of stuck. And so I feel like maybe, you know, this lack of education, this lack of skill that you're feeling, I'm not really feeling in the near future that that's going to change, you know, that there's going to be much movement or progress in that area. Things are just sort of staying the way they are. I think you will have sort of a realization, though, that you do want to move forward and you want to improve, you want to make things better, but you're not really sure yet how to go about doing that, and you're not really taking action towards that. Things are just sort of stagnant. So I want to get some oracle cards here for you, pile 3, to just sort of get some more information here. What is going on in pile 3's career right now? What is going on in pile 3's career right now? Spirit. What is going on in pile 3's career right now? Okay, so the first card we've got here is focus on your priorities. So this card is really saying that it's important for you right now, pile 3, to focus on what is important to you. You know, what do you want to achieve? What goals do you have for your future? And just sort of, you know, focus on those things and give your time and your attention to what you want in your life and what you want to achieve. Don't let distractions get in the way. Don't let your mind wander, but really focus on what you want and how you can get there. Next card we have here is have courage to ask for and accept help. And it says asking for help is a sign of strength, as is accepting it as it is offered to you. So this is telling me here that, you know, you might need to ask somebody maybe in your work environment, in your office, and, you know, your work situation for help, you know, in terms of, you know, how you can gain this education or skill that you feel maybe that you're wanting or needing. And your guides want you to, you know, be open to asking others for help. And, you know, that might lead you in the right direction, you know, and allow you to gain this skill or education that you feel you need. So it's really important to sort of be open to help right now, pile 3. So let me get a few more cards here for you. A few more oracle cards, pile 3. What messages do you have for pile 3, Spirit? What messages do you have for pile 3 in terms of their career? So the first card we have here is the kangaroo. And it says, unsettled times need to plan ahead. So this card sort of goes along with the rest of your reading here, pile 3, because it's the energy here is, like I said, sort of unsettled. You know there's a change that needs to be made, but you're not really sure how to make that change, what you need to do. And this card is really saying that you need to plan ahead for that. You need to plan how you're going to get from here to there. Really sit down and maybe, you know, draw out a plan of what you're going to do to achieve your goals. And, you know, to get through this this time of feeling stuck and unsure right now. So the next card we have here is Chair Filled, and it says someone new is entering your life. So this tells me that, there might be somebody that comes into your life that is new, that might have something to do with this change or this, this change that you want to make. Maybe it's someone that tells you what course you need to take or what skill you need to gain, or somehow helps you in this change that you want to make. So your spirit guides really just want you to know that someone might come into your life that will help you in your career or your job. The next card we have here is Chair Empty, and it says someone is leaving your life. So that's interesting because, it may mean that, when you do make this change or go after this, skill or education or whatever it may be, someone also may leave your situation in terms of your job or career. There may be someone new coming in, there may be someone leaving and someone new coming in that will somehow affect your career situation. And the final card we have here is Forest, and it says muddled, unclear thinking. So you may be feeling pile 3 right now, sort of, like I said before, unsure. You're not really thinking about what you need to do to get from here to there. This card is sort of confirming that your thoughts are just kind of muddled right now. They're sort of all over the place, and Spirit just wants you to be aware of that and to sort of focus, like we talked about before, focus on your priorities and focus on what's important to you right now. So those are the messages here. So now I just want to get a few final oracle cards for you here at pile 3. What messages do you have for pile 3 in their career? What messages do you have, Spirit, for pile 3 in their career? What messages do you have for pile 3? So we've got the choice card coming up here. So this sort of confirms before what we were talking about, that, you may have a choice here, whether you want to make this change, whether you want to improve your education, your skills, and that, could lead to more choices in the future for you. There's sort of a feeling of opportunity and choice here. And your guides want you to know that you have this choice of what you want to do. Do you want to sort of stay where you are and, or do you want to really grow yourself and maybe, improve your skills, improve your education? And, that in turn might lead to more choices in your future. So the next card we have here is Modify. And that card really speaks about what we talked about before, this change that you want to make in yourself, in your career. And it's sort of Spirit saying right now that this change or this modification that you make in your life is really going to be for your highest good. It's going to really benefit you. So this card really just confirms to me that, whatever it is that you feel you're lacking in your career, and whatever you can do to sort of fill that gap and really improve is going to be a blessing for you. It's going to be life-changing. So, this modification or this change is really being supported by the universe and by your guides. And they seem to sort of be wanting you to pursue it. So I'm just going to get some final charms here for you. I have my little charm bag here to get some final guidance here. So we've got the horse coming up here. We've got a key. And we've got an angel here. So what this is telling me here is that the horse sort of symbolizes movement. So there might be movement in terms of you pursuing this change, this growth that you want to achieve in your job, in your career. You may just start going towards that. You may decide that, yes, I want to go back to school. I want to take this class, or I want to gain this skill. I want to read this book and gain this skill. Whatever it may be, it looks like, you will take some movement towards that. And that we spoke about that before here with the Six of Swords. It looks like there will be some movement. Even though you may feel unsure and a little stuck, I think that you will, with this horse here, you will take those steps and you will move forward in your career. And what the key is showing me here is you sort of have the key to achieving this change. You have everything you need. You have the key to open that door, and whether that door is, that class or that skill that you want to gain, that's going to open doors for you. It's going to lead to new opportunities and, brighter things in your future if you just use that key and open that door. And this key is telling me that you have this key here, which is really, the first step. It's really wonderful because in order to open the door, you need the key, and you have that key. So you just need to use it, to open that door. And the angel charm here is really beautiful because it's showing me that you're being divinely guided. The universe is sort of pushing you and wanting you to make this change and improve yourself and grow and, really take this opportunity to change. And, your angels are supporting that. So that's really beautiful, pile 3. And this concludes your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you felt drawn to any other piles or crystals, please be sure to check that reading out. Otherwise, I enjoyed reading for you today. Thank you very much. Hello, pile 4. So you chose the Crystal Visions Tarot deck with the amethyst crystal. And as you can see, it's a beautiful sort of pale and pale light purple with some darker areas of purple. Beautiful crystal. I'm going to place it right here. And you chose the Crystal Visions Tarot. So what I'm going to do here first is just pull some tarot cards to get an idea of what is going on currently in your job or career. What is the energy like? And what is going on in your career? So Spirit, what is happening in pile 4's career right now? What is going on in pile 4's career? What is happening in pile 4's career right now? So the first card we have here is the 9 of Wands in reverse. And what that card is sort of saying is you may be feeling a lack of ambition, determination, movement, resolve. There's sort of this lack of forward movement here. Lack of determination to sort of maybe achieve something or a desire or wish that you have. you're just sort of feeling you're staying, in the same place. You're not really feeling motivated to achieve that. We've also got the Eight of Swords here in reverse. And that's showing me that you're, like I said, sort of just stuck right now. You're sort of feeling like you don't know which way to go. You're sort of feeling maybe trapped or unsure of how you can achieve your goal, your wish. You're feeling a little bit maybe burdened by this. There's just sort of this standstill right now is the best way to put it. We also got the Six of Pentacles coming up here. And that's a really promising card, pile 4, because it shows me that, you are making progress in your career, and you are prosperous in terms of your career. It's bringing you maybe the finances that you need or desire, the prosperity and success that you're looking for. It is, you have that to a certain degree, and to, you have that in your career. So that's really wonderful, pile 4. And the final card coming up here is the High Priestess. So this card tells me that you are a very intuitive person. You are someone that's able to sort of see the big picture as well as the details. You can sort of see everything that's going on around you. And you're very intuitive, so you should listen to your feelings, your mind, your higher self, in terms of your career. You sort of know what you need to do and what you want, and you know how to go after it. You know how to achieve it, and you're able to manifest things. So that's really wonderful, pile 4. So now I want to look at what is going to happen in the future. What is coming up in the future in your career, pile 4? What is coming up in terms of your future, pile 4? What changes can you expect? Okay, so the first card we have here is the King of Pentacles, and it's coming up in reverse. So what this card is telling me is that you may feel sort of still, this lack of achievement or lack of success. You may still be looking for more in your career. There may be this feeling of achievement and this feeling of prosperity is there, but you may still be wanting more or desiring more in the future. There may be a position that you desire or want, or a goal or project that you desire. And you're sort of, still not there yet. You haven't quite achieved it yet. And we sort of saw that before here with the Eight of Swords in reverse. There's something that you're sort of looking for and hoping for, but it's not quite there yet. So we've also got the Star coming up in reverse here. And again, this sort of just confirms that you're feeling maybe a lack of inspiration right now, a lack of opportunity or ambition. There's something that you want. There's this star that's out there, this opportunity, but you're sort of not there yet. You haven't achieved that yet. And so there's just this standstill, this sort of energy of stagnation here. Then we've got the Six of Swords coming up. And that can mean that, you may get a resolution in the future. This goal or this wish may be resolved. There's sort of this feeling of something coming to conclusion, So you may actually move towards this goal or this opportunity, and it may resolve itself. And then the final card we've got here is the Hermit, and it's coming up in reverse. So this is telling me that, you may need to sort of spend some time by yourself alone to sort of figure out how you can achieve this goal or this wish that you have. Spend some time going within and really looking at, what do you want, in your future? What do you want your future career to look like? And how can you get from here to there? Spirit is sort of saying, don't focus so much on the outside world so much. Just sort of go within and really focus on you and what you desire and what you want. Not so much what is going on in your work environment, but what you want from your work. So that's really important, Pile 4. So now I'm going to look at some oracle messages here just to see what comes up for you. What messages do you have, Spirit, for Pile 4 in terms of their career? What messages do you have for Pile 4 in terms of their career? What messages do you have? So we have here, sever vows of poverty. So this can mean, Pile 4, if you're feeling like maybe you're lacking resources, finances, we spoke here about you maybe not feeling completely satisfied in terms of your finances or your work being prosperous. This card is really saying, let go of any fears that you have of not having enough money, resources, finances, and just sort of focus on, you being deserving of everything that comes into your life. Focus on abundance and feeling abundance around you. And that will sort of bring it into being. That will sort of become your surroundings. And you will bring abundance into your life. So your spirits just want you to know that right now. We've also got raise or promotion coming up here. And it says, congratulations, an increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. So that's a really promising card, Pile 4. And it shows here that you may, receive a raise or promotion in the future. And that might be this opportunity or this goal that we spoke about before that you sort of want to achieve and you're looking for. And, this card shows me that, that is achievable, and you may achieve that. You may receive that. So that's really beautiful, Pile 4. So I want to get a few more oracle cards here for you. Pile 4, what messages do you have, spirits, for Pile 4 in terms of their career and job? What messages do you have for Pile 4? What messages do you have? So we've got the ear coming up here, and it says good news. So this actually goes along beautifully with your reading here, Pile 4, because it's telling me that, this good news, this raise or this promotion might be coming up for you very soon, and you might hear about it, and it's going to be good news for you. It just confirms this card right here, which is a really wonderful card, Pile 4. We've also got the eagle, and it says triumph over troubles and obstacles. And this is also a wonderful card because it's saying, you're going to get over this obstacle that you're facing right now, this standstill, this trouble. And you're going to sort of achieve your goal, and you're going to be flying high. You're going to be happy, and you're going to be feeling successful and prosperous. And that's really beautiful, pile 4. We also have the, let's see here, the angel card coming up here. And it says spiritual guidance, protection from harm. So your angels are watching over you, pile 4. They are rooting you on, they are guiding you, they are protecting you. And they seem to be, wanting you to achieve this goal, this, opportunity. And so they're sort of rooting you on, and that's really wonderful, pile 4. We also have the younger woman card coming up here, and it says dealings or relationship with a younger woman. So this sort of says that, there may be a younger woman in your work environment, in your career, and she may have something to do with all of this, with maybe the situation going on now, maybe this future opportunity. There seems to be a younger woman who has some dealings with you or relationship with you that may be influential in terms of what's going on here in your career. So now I want to get a few final oracle cards here for you, pile 4. What messages do you have for pile 4 in terms of their career, spirit? What messages do you have for pile 4 in their career? What messages do you have for pile 4? Okay, so the first card coming up here is meditation. And this is a really beautiful card, pile 4, because your guides and spirits want you to, like I mentioned before, sort of go within, spend some time on your own and do some meditation and really focus on, abundance in your life, and focus on your goals and your dreams, and just sort of, figure out what you want in your future career, what you desire. And your guides are really supporting you in that right now. The next card coming up here is kindness. So your guides also want you to be aware that, being kind to others, being kind to yourself is also really important for you right now. This will help you achieve your goals and achieve your wishes. Just being kind to somebody in your life, in your career, is going to help you. And also being kind to yourself, at the same time is very important. So I'm going to just get some final messages here. I'm going to draw a few charms for you, pile 4, just to get some final guidance here. So we've got a cat here. We've got a butterfly. And we've got a heart coming up here. So this is really beautiful, pile 4. The cat is really showing me that you, like I said here with the High Priestess card, you are a very intuitive person, and you sort of are aware of what's going on around you in your career, in your work environment. And you're very perceptive, you're very aware, you're very perceptive. And those skills are really going to help you. And, they're going to help you achieve your goals. They're going to help you grow and advance. And it's a really reassuring charm here at pile 4. You also have the butterfly charm coming up. And that shows me that you're going to be growing. Maybe with this new opportunity, this raiser promotion, you're going to grow. It's going to help you grow as a person. And you're sort of in a stage of transformation and change and growth right now. And that's really beautiful, pile 4. And with the heart coming up here, it's showing me that you really have a love for this work, this career that you have. There's love there. There's joy that it brings you, that it brings into your life. And, your guides and spirits sort of are saying, you know, this is the right path for you. You know, this brings you joy, this brings you happiness, and it will bring you happiness in the future. So that's really wonderful, pile 4. And that concludes your reading today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you were drawn to any other piles or crystals, please be sure to check that reading out. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed your reading, and thank you very much for spending the time today.